back. We will be continuing with the casting of Battlegrounds 1400 bracket. Tonight we will be going through a set between Scamaz and Shmo, and joining me today will be the one.
Okay, so
Hey guys, welcome.
that is
I don't know if you guys know the Manta. He's been in the tournament already, knocked out unfortunately, but he'll be joining us for the co-cast this evening, and we are going to continue with the 1400 bracket. Welcome,
Are you
Manta.
welcoming me?
Yes, hello,
Oh,
hello.
hello. Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Very well. But yeah, we're gonna jump right in here in a second. But Manta, you've played on these maps. What's your opinion on the map draft here between Scamaz and Shmo? We have picks for Scamaz is Arena Cove, and then we have Dry Lake for Shmo. Any experiences you'd like to share about those maps?
I have very bad experiences on Arena Cove, and the only times I have played Dry Lake is in not show matches, in practice.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we played quite a few games together on these maps, so be interesting to see
yes.
how you feel about them now as compared to how you used to feel about them. I'm looking forward to that one. But I'm loaded into 5 seconds here, but I am going to pull up the Civ draft here in a second.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about the draft.
Yep. So let me put this on the right screen. Welcome everyone who's been hanging out as well. Appreciate you guys hanging out. And there we go. Alright, so we have Shmo picking Mongols getting sniped, banning Huns. We have Aztecs, Mayans, Byzantines, and Franks. And Scamaz picked Italians, which got sniped. Banned Goths picked Khmer, Tatars, and Persians and Lithuanians. So, what do you want to say about the draft?
Ah, so Joe Schmo picked his map was Dry Lake, so that's why Scamaz banned Scots.
Yep.
This is the Huns ban. I think Huns is just banned. I don't think he knew what else to ban, so he just picked something. I think Joe's draft is just far more powerful civs. We have Franks and Mayans and Aztecs. These are powerhouses. Arena Cove has shown the Byzantines have great power.
Yep.
I think the draft is in his favor very heavily. Not to say that Skamaz's civs are weak, but that they are on average weaker.
Yeah, I mean, I actually like both drafts to be honest. Shmo obviously has really great meso civs there. Byzantines,
Yes.
like you said, going to be great on Arena Cove. Franks, I feel like is underrated so far in this tournament, which is crazy to say, but I
There have
actually,
been very few picks though, so I think it's kind of fair to say at this point.
yeah, but Scamaz has Khmer, Tatars, Persians, and Lithuanians, so we know he's going into some Cav builds, and I actually think
Yeah.
that Khmer will be deadly on Arena Cove. That's where we see it, because
Well,
I
yeah,
think
they
it'll
have very
be
strong.
a fast castle, forward castle in your face kind of play, not even play water.
Oh, yeah, they can try and pull that off with their farms. They can try it,
Yeah,
and then they will have they can't use the scorpions, but
yeah,
to
it'll be
push
something to
stone walls
watch.
is useless. That would be
Yeah,
interesting.
but I'm in game one and I'm already loaded up to 5 seconds. So if you want to
Five
get
seconds.
there,
I'm at 2 seconds. Hold on,
I
I'll
get to
get there.
five.
Okay,
Hey,
I'm here.
Nagast. Yeah, thanks for showing up, man. I hope you enjoyed your set being cast. Let me know when you're 5 seconds.
Yep, I am good to go.
Three, two, one, go.
Okay.
So we actually have Khmer for Scamaz here. Interesting choice. Not a bad choice by any means. Just
No,
one we haven't seen yet in this bracket.
they're very strong with their scouts because of how powerful their farms are. They can make so many of them.
Yeah,
But Mayans are such a powerful civ.
yeah. Mayans have been used pretty decent amount on this map, but it hasn't been a ton. which has kind of been surprising. We haven't seen a lot of more mezzo on the Civ. Needlessly, though, it's been interesting to watch the diversity of Civ selection on some of these maps. And I mean, you and I played on here, and I believe I played you, and I was Huns, and were you
Yes.
Ethiopians?
No, I was Malians.
Malians. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Malians is a favorite pick of mine here
Oh yeah,
and on most maps.
we know.
I
I
think
just wanted to say the wrong Civ to get your reaction. So.
I actually like Ethiopians too.
Yeah, no,
I
both
used to
great
play
Civs.
them a lot when I started playing this game,
Yeah, I think I
but
remember
Malians can
that
do
now,
everything.
actually. Yeah, but nonetheless, we'll see how these two play their sets tonight. Both these players, I personally have not seen any of their games until now, and I haven't really seen them much in the Discord, so I haven't had the opportunity to really have much conversation with them either. So, looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. But
Yeah,
Khmer, I feel like, could be a really great civ on this map that we just haven't seen them be used yet.
Omer was very powerful, very meta for a very long time until they had the nerf to their farm speed.
Yeah, but even with that
And
nerf, I think their farm speed's still so good.
no,
And
the Civ is very strong. It's just fallen out of favor because they're not objectively overpowered.
yeah, well, that seems to be the case with a lot of things they do in the
Yes, that's just
balances.
competitive
So,
games. That's
yep. But nonetheless, we'll see how these two go about this here. Houses coming up in some interesting places
oh, you
potentially
should have a
for
scout fight.
Scamaz here.
Oh, you didn't notice?
I don't think that Scamaz wants to take that fight against the
Oh no,
Eagle.
Scamaz will lose very hard.
Yeah,
The
Vill's
eagle
jumping in
dominates
Vil.
the scout.
Yeah. Important thing with Khmer though, these Vils being able to jump in
It's down.
houses. One of the reasons why I'm surprised we haven't seen them on this map. Just build a house in the center and jump in it whenever they want. So
And it can make walling your wood line easier as well.
yeah, yeah, lots
We
of
have.
opportunity there.
What am
Kind
I
of an
watching here for?
underrated bonus, I think, at this point. At every level.
Yeah, I fully agree. I used to play a good amount of Khmer before they received some buff. I don't remember, but I thought they were fun to play.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, we're seeing Joe Schmo make great use of all the free turkeys in the middle here. He's gotten quite a few of them here and bringing even more back now. On the opposite side, you just don't see that. He's actually down to it's like 1.5 turkeys now. Did not
Yep,
find his
and
due to the
he
south either.
he is pulling a boar, but he has not done it particularly well. His scout only has 5 HP. He must be very careful. Oh no, he messed it up.
Yeah,
He
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 lost it.
came out of the boar's line of sight.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know
but
where that one
this is
came
happening on the
from.
other side as well with the eagle.
Did he steal that from the other side? Yeah, Eagle will get it back. It looks like though.
Yeah, he pulled it from the center.
Hmm.
But now, oh, but we do have the Mayans. He took 2 turkeys on accident.
Well, he's got about 10 of them, so
Yeah, he'll be okay. He's fine on food. But it's still annoying. This is tilting. Every time this happens to me, I get tilted.
yeah. And Scamaz is actually going back out to that boar with a villager. So
Ah,
no loom. He's gonna have to block.
this is painful. But he's doing what he needs to do. I
Yeah.
don't know why. Am I the only one who pushes these deer to go up?
Well, fortunately for Joe Schmo, his deer are within the range of the mill, so he's sitting in a
Oh,
fine
luck.
position for himself. Yeah, luck indeed.
He blocks.
Blocks the Vil, needs to jump in the TC,
Weakens.
but
Okay.
yep, nope, didn't even have to jump it in. Good
He
enough.
gets that one.
And we have 3 farms here for Scam, so this Andy's on
Yep.
gold. This looks like it could be a fast castle play here.
Goes to gold. He goes to gold with no. He wants to go fast castle. He's dropping these farms, but this is normal for Khmer. If you know what you're doing with Khmer, this is normal.
Yeah, but given he's at 23 pop and still hasn't clicked up, I think this is a fast castle now. Oh, nope, there's the click. My apologies. I'm on the wrong point of view here.
He's click. Yeah, I'm actually on Joe Schmo too.
But yeah, so we'll see. And actually, Scams is gonna bring in another one here, another boar.
Another boar. Oh, but he has loom now. He doesn't have to block it.
still did though, which is nice. He's gonna push a deer in
Yeah,
at the same time, so very
that's good play.
greedy approach from both players with their ecos right now. Doing a great job getting their either additional boar in or all these herdables. As Joe
Got
Schmo did a
late.
great job with that. A great job.
Yep, he has 8 turkeys after he kills this boar. The Mayans player is walling maybe a little too slow.
Yeah,
He
I
could
think with
he can save 1 wood
against
with this
being
wall here.
yeah against a scout heavy civ, that's definitely a bit slow in the walling. But his opponent
He
is
will
not
get the
up
walls
yet,
up.
so he might be okay here.
Yeah, his walls will be up before the scouts come in. Scamaz has not built his barracks, so he's
Oh,
okay.
well, Khmer don't have to.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so he's in a fine place here. He should be able to drop
Yeah,
that
he's fine then.
stable immediately
Uh,
if he has
easy
enough
ones.
wood. Which he does. He does have enough wood
Let me
here.
check his. Oh no, he's gonna go up.
Yeah,
You were
going
right.
for a
You
fast
called it.
castle.
He's going up.
He's almost got the food. There it is.
Yep, there
There's
he
the
goes.
click. Stable coming down,
Yeah.
and this will be unexpected here.
Yep, that's through the fog of war.
Especially the stable is coming up in the front, so
Joe Schmo does not have the scouting to know what he's doing.
yeah. But is it a fast castle on the other side too? No, we got archer production.
No, he does not have the economy.
Yeah, we have archer
He's going
production
archers.
too. So
This could be a tragedy. How many archers does he have so far? Oh, he only
one.
has 1 archer.
Yeah, only one. So knights will be out before those
And he has too
crossbow
many.
mass.
As an expert on having too many lumberjacks, he has 3 more lumberjacks than is required.
You have the number down, do you?
Yes. Yeah,
Fair enough.
he needs to.
Wall's still going to be coming up here for Scam, and I think that's a fine idea here. I really like his streamlined play, getting up to Castle Age. The question will be, what does he do with it?
I am going to guess it will be Khmer Knights.
Yeah, I mean, that would make the most sense. But, is he going to try to boom? Is he going to try to just go all in here? He does not
Ah,
have any wood, so there's no way it's another town center.
oh no, he has very few lumberjacks. He has 8 lumberjacks, all
Yeah,
here. Oh,
yeah.
and 2 on stragglers.
Not, not sure. I guess
The
we're just
first
going to see
knight is
night,
going.
one stable night production for a while. Farming eco's not
That's
really there either.
no, not even Khmer farms will be able to sustain both of them.
Yeah,
His
so
economy is quite strained.
yeah, and unless he can get some damage in here, Joe Schmo will be just fine. I mean, he can stay at home. He can mass archers, and still have a decent military going up to the next age. Villagers
These
gonna
two
be in
knights, these are knights
favor.
without upgrades.
Yeah, and Scam is so far behind the
Should
villager count
okay.
that
Let's see. Let's see
honestly,
if Shmo saw the knights.
I'll
They
see.
went in his line of sight.
Yeah, he brought his archers back inside, so I think
Okay,
he did see it.
and he will.
But even
He does not have
still,
fletching.
the only thing really gained here is map control. He's not really gaining anything else. He does not have a villager lead. He's actually down quite a few vills here.
No, he's hoping to scare his opponent now. He's trying to look what he's doing. The knight's just running around.
Yeah, and I like what
He's
he's
gonna get
done
some free
here. He's
damage.
actually got 2 palisades on either side. Over here to the right, and then on the north, he's got a bunch of his buildings there with the archers behind. So he's going to be very
Yep.
safe at home.
And he does not even expend a lot of wood. Mayans have 1 cost palisades.
Yeah.
It will take forever for no upgrade knights to get through all this. This is 500 HP.
Yeah, and I feel like this is the risk that you take going up so quickly here. Obviously, it's a 6 or 7 vill advantage here for Joe Schmo right now. But
Yep.
whenever Joe goes up, it'll be pretty close to even with villager count. But
Let's see these knights. Let's see what he can do with them. Because they
nothing.
still have no upgrades.
They can die to
Fletching is
archers.
in? Yeah, they're just going to die. This is no good.
Yeah, and this is going to be a lot of HP loss. He did pull him away, but it's basically a whole night or so dead there.
I
Luckily,
see his
he can
skeleton.
come back home with them and hopefully heal him up. He is going out. Scam
Oh,
headed to the
he's
middle for a second TC now.
auto scouting.
So the real
I mean, he
question is
sees
how
most of the
long
map. He
will
knows
it
about the
take
minutes.
for
So
Joe to get up? He's still very far away with food, but he does have a lot of farms. Wheelbarrow coming in, 17
he has
farms
the
at this
farms.
point.
Yeah. Once wheelbarrow is completed, he should be able to click up. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Night numbers are massing, but if you can't do any damage here, the archer numbers will be a lot more deadly than these knights.
And he still has no upgrades on the knights. He needs scale barding.
Oh, no blacksmith. So,
No. What?
yeah. Because he didn't have to build any buildings to go up, so blacksmith is not
This is
doing.
the pain of playing Khmer. You forget to make things.
Yeah, it does make it a little awkward sometimes.
He needs. He knows that the Mayan player is going to go crossbows, and you need scale barding on your knights to take them on.
Yeah, and these archer numbers can take these knight numbers now without upgrades on
How
knights.
many archers is this?
He's
This is
got
many archers. Yeah.
19 archers, and he can just wall behind this and just
Yep.
keep shooting at them.
They have to run away. There's no damage here,
Yeah. The important thing
and
for
he's
Scam
still
here is
like
he's got this second TC up, and he needs to try to take a bit of a eco lead,
he can
but
put a more aggressive town center. I think he can put it closer to the center.
yeah, he probably could have. But I get being safe here. Um, Nothing wrong with that. Third archery
This
range here for Joe Schmo, so potentially one TC all in this.
Oh, I like this. I love to see high aggression play. Three ranges is very bold. He will
Yeah, I
need.
mean, it's really unfortunate that Scam doesn't have that blacksmith. Like you said, it's the curse of the Khmer not having
Yep,
to build the buildings and then no eco or no upgrades is just painful.
he's going to need it. He's going to be very heavily outmassed very quickly with one stable knights with not scale barding. He will be outclassed
Yeah, and
very
his
quickly.
eco is good enough to support one stable, but as soon as he shifts to two, he needs to get more onto gold. So he continues to get onto food right now, so he's in a good spot there. But
Oh, Khmer farms. This is enough. He doesn't need more farmers. He's getting a workshop, which he will need as he will need desperately.
Hitch, Hitch giving me some hell for having all these other co-casters. It seems.
Oh, he's doing it. Oh, he's doing it. He's putting down the blacksmith.
Yeah, that's good. He needs those upgrades. Sorry, Hitch, but we'll be good, man. You'll be back tomorrow. I know you will be.
Tomorrow is the day. Oh man, that's a lot of archers.
What's up, Girl Fresh?
They will have Botkin.
Katos, welcome, and Lolo, welcome. Thanks for coming back, guys. It's going to be an interesting set here. Khmer Fast Castle into Small Boom and one stable knights.
He got padded archer armor.
Who did?
Mayans.
Eh, yeah, I get it. I get it.
I
Habit.
guess it's okay, but is it really? It's
Oh, Craw Fresh is back. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, a lot of people have different names here. Khmer Scorpions, though.
Yep.
Starting to
This is what is
mass.
happening. This is excellent. They outranged the crossbows.
Yeah, and I see we have Eagle Warrior being upgraded or
That's a good
teched to
counter.
as well. So
He
expecting
can
this.
assume. Yeah, he has assumed that he will go scorpions to kill his crossbows, but he is ignoring any possible forward. He's going straight to his
Khmer
base.
versus Mayans. Yeah, yeah. This is gonna be a few Vil pickoffs here, though.
He's dead. He's dead.
This, is he gonna come back with those knights?
He
Or just
notices.
keep the scorpions here. There's not enough scorpions to beat
Uh,
this.
he's getting chain barding as well. The knights are returning.
Yeah,
16 knights, 17 knights with chain barding and the scorpions. This will destroy.
Yeah, I was afraid he wasn't
Maybe
gonna
not
bring
with the heal.
the knights back. So needs to wait for
He
plus
can
two,
catch
which is
them.
in now. Oh
No,
yeah.
he doesn't know where they are.
Oh,
Oh, no, he can see them. Go, 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 go.
Scorpion bolts take a few nice hits here on the archers, and now the knight numbers. This army's likely dead here.
He's going to get a lot of free damage. Oh, he's
Oh.
going to try and micro it, but this is a mistake. He's going to try and thin out the night numbers as much as he can, but his army is dead.
Yeah, and he
These
definitely did
extra
not kill enough
crossbows are coming
there.
in, but they need to run away as well. Okay, they're going back.
14, he had 17, so he lost 3 knights in that
That's
exchange.
painful.
Yep.
Eesh, not
And
even close.
unfortunately, this town center for Joe doesn't really sit in a good position either because there's mangonel
Oh no.
towers right now. So
Oh no. This
Joe
is
not having the game that he wanted to have
it's
after
not
the
looking good
start
at all.
here.
Oh no.
Khmer FC looking like it's gonna be very lucrative for
Ooh, this
Scamaz
may
here.
he may be calling a GG here because he's sending the villagers up.
Yeah, he won't even kill the mango.
Nope. This is I think he's going to call it. Or maybe not. He's trying to do a full eagle switch.
Yeah, but he's dropping all these barracks. He doesn't have enough to produce out of them all.
No, he needs. Okay, he's going to do eagle pike. Eagle pike is very strong, but he needs to not die.
Yeah, but Khmer scorpions, it's not that strong.
Yes, it will make it very difficult. It will be this is a very hard game to play against.
What's up, Weasel? Welcome back, man. This game is over. I agree. I don't. There's nothing like unless he has like a ton of eagles here right now, and even
This is
then,
painful to
there
see.
it's
Painful to see.
knights.
Yeah, he needs the pikes, but the pikes won't even. Oh, he got forging before he got chainmail.
Yeah.
He's
And
trying
here
to go in.
comes
He's
in the
panicking.
eagles, but they
Yeah, he's
run
panicking.
away.
He doesn't know what to do. He's lost.
Yeah, this is an interesting set matchup here because this is not a civ that I would have chosen as far as Mayans for this map personally. Of course, I wouldn't have chosen Khmer either, but at least if you had another Cav civ, you would stand a little bit better of a chance here.
Yeah, from his draft, you would assume he's going to pick Franks here.
I think Frank's is the throwaway, honestly, or the Nomad Hub civ, I guess.
Uh, yeah, it's such a weird civ to pick as a throwaway.
It
But
is.
you have so many powerhouses. Now he's dropping a monastery. He needs Mayans do not get redemption. He needs a defensive siege workshop if he is going to try and survive.
We have seen a lot of crazy Scorpion use in this tournament, and it's been just wonderful. Like
I'm glad because
the
scorpions are very underrated.
yeah, the 1200 bracket, obviously we saw some siege, but not very much, and only a few occasions where we saw a Scorpion, let alone 5 on the field at once. So it's refreshing to see that we're getting
This is
numbers of them out in the
this is
1400
many
bracket.
scorpions.
Yeah, there's really nothing that I can see for Joe Schmo to do at this
No, I
point.
think there is no hope here. Now he is going in. Yeah, this is the ending. I think.
Yeah, and there's been a great boom behind this, as it looks like it's still 3 town centers here
Yeah,
for
the eco lead is very
Scam.
difficult.
Another town center. Town center actually can't even range the Scorpions right now.
Nope. Nope. He would need. I can't even. There's nothing that he can do. I think. If he had the defensive siege workshop, maybe that would help a little bit. But
Yeah,
I
but
don't think even that would save
Knights,
him.
Knights will just swoop in here.
The knights will kill it because he does not. He. I don't think he has pikemen.
Yeah, I mean Eagles and a few Pikes gonna be going in on the town center over here, but not really much you can do there.
No,
Even a
this is
conversion coming
meaningless
in on
damage.
Eagle for Scam there.
No, but Scamaz, you have chain barding. Go in.
He's not really producing any more Knights right now, is he? He is. Too stable production now.
Yeah,
So
he has chain barding. He can take this. He's getting light
oh
cavalry.
yeah,
I don't know why.
just a raid.
I guess he's going for late game. He wants to go for the late game Khmer Hussars. Very powerful, very
Yeah,
good. But why?
yeah.
You can just win the game.
Oh, look at the
This
Scorpions
game is already won.
shred the monks. Goodness.
Yep,
Yeah, I mean,
just
we do
gone.
have a small raid here for Joe Schmo, trying to do anything he can. But even if we lose 30 vills here, there's still nothing to stop the military for Scam here.
Yeah, Scamaz is going to. He's finally going in because he remembered that chain barding knights take almost no damage from a town center.
Yeah, he's gonna destroy it quickly, kill some
He
of his
eats
own
this.
knights in the
He goes
process.
into his
Here it
base.
looks like.
They give props to Joe Schmo for not resigning yet.
Yeah, but the GG
There
comes
he goes.
in.
Okay, the game is over.
Yeah, so Khmer
Yeah.
Fast Castle, dangerous in review. Uh,
Ah, let's think.
maybe
I
maybe
think
not as good as if he was up against a cavalry civilization, but this worked out well for him.
Yeah, it did. It was a very, very convincing show of Khmer Scorpions
Yeah.
and having knights on Battlegrounds.
Yep, 69 to 17 KD for Scamaz. Obviously, the Eco ran away with it here, and it was even got a relic in, so he was not messing
He
around
got
there. So,
this was, yep, that's very convincing. There's no. If Mayans had gotten in there earlier to deal damage, I'm surprised to not have seen a Drush.
well, on this map, I don't think we've seen a single Drush for 2 brackets now. Believe it or not.
This is shocking.
I agree. But nonetheless, we will move on to game number 2 here.
Number 2, right there. Okay.
And let me pull the Civ draft back up real quick for you guys. So we had Mayans losing, Chimera's
Can I
winning.
click it? Oh, I can click it. Okay, cool. Oh no. Oh, that's really cool. Okay,
Oh, you didn't know
let me
you
do
could
that.
click the captain
Yeah,
mode?
I've never done this before.
Fair enough. So we are
Microsoft.
moving to Dry Lake will be next. It's a home map for
I know
Joe.
which of his civs I would pick for Dry Lake.
So does he. I'm loading into game number 2 here, guys. I'll pause in 5 seconds, wait for you to get there, and let me know.
Okay, I'm at
Will
5.
be Persians and Aztecs. You say you ready?
Yes. Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Aztecs versus Persians. Is it wrong that Aztecs feel much better here?
No, because Aztecs feel better than most civs in most places.
Uh, so I don't know if you've fallen victim to the douche yet, but do we think
Ah,
that Scamaz is going to potentially do a douche here?
this is not his home map.
No, this is Joe
He
Schmo's home map.
if he sees that he is against Aztecs and he decides that he can't win at a later point in the game, because Aztecs can go pikemen if he tries to go light cav, they can go monk siege if he goes knights. He has very few good options against Aztecs.
Yeah,
Even their archer line is much better. Everything that he has, the Aztecs can defeat. So, as a last resort, if he thinks he can't find another way to win, especially when you're up a game and you want to try and get it in, you can do the douche to see if you can just cheese it out.
yeah, we'll see if we see it here. But guys, Kados 101 in chat. This is his baby. This is his map. Give him some salutes in chat, some hypes. This has been a great map in the tournament, and one that we've seen quite a bit of actually. So I hope Kados has enjoyed some of these games. I know we've done some alterations to his version, but uh, just simple scripting stuff. So
You have to see
nonetheless, if we see a
his
Persian
dragons.
douche on this map, this will be the third map we've seen a douche on. We've seen a douche on Shallow Sandwich, which is not a surprise whatsoever. We've
Yeah,
seen
that happened to me.
I know. I know. We've seen a douche on Mott and Bailey from Koopmans, actually, for the second TC. That didn't work
That
out
one
so
I did
well.
not see.
And then I believe, did we see it on lanes as well? I'm not
Oh, he
100%
gets a
sure,
scout.
but yeah,
Oh, that's huge.
horse goes down,
Oh,
boar comes in.
okay. If that happens, I douche him, 100%.
I feel like it's a decent possibility in this map too because of the way the res distributes. You can
Yes,
still
this is
stay
it. That's
safe
it.
at home. You'll get a lot of food off of hunt here. Obviously, there's 3 boars. Didn't really point that out at the beginning, but each player can pull 3 boars. So we still have 2 back here for Scamaz, or not Scamaz, for Joshmo. Which
Oh,
did he
there it is.
scout that? Yeah, he does see those. So should be able to bring those in himself. But
Oh, come on, Scamaz. You can do it. You can know. He can't see you. He can't scout your forward. You do it. You have to douche. He has 4 reveals on wood. This is not a scout build.
yeah, I mean he doesn't have to, but
Oh, but this is the best opportunity he's going to have for it.
you can't get a better opportunity. But I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised if we just see him go up and go into scouts.
Mm, Joe Schmo knows that this is a possibility. Look where he's putting all of his buildings.
Oh yeah, he's definitely preparing for it. He does not want it to happen, which I don't blame
No,
him.
nobody does. Oh, and
Nice
we get some
blocking
laming from
here.
Scamaz.
Yeah,
Oh,
gonna
he's gonna get
save
it. No,
some
no, the
more.
villain lives. The villain will live.
Nope,
No, she will not
Bill
live.
goes down.
Oh,
So
but he doesn't lose the boar as well. Wait, he's gonna lose another villain. No, he's not. Okay,
nice effective moves here.
he kills. Okay.
Both players without their scout out. Oh, this is a douche. 10 vills coming for him.
Yes, yes, he's going. Oh,
The,
but you need to build a mill. You need to build a mill right here. Or you're gonna lose the food from your boar.
he'll probably drop off before he deletes.
He's bringing the sheep with him. No, leave that at home.
Now he can bring it with him. It's
Okay,
okay.
delete,
He'll
delete, delete,
produce more vills and drop it on there.
delete, and it goes right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's too far away.
Oh
Oh
no!
no! He's out of range. Oh
No! With this new
Oh.
range mod edition, this is a fail
Oh
here.
no! Oh, this is too far away.
Have we seen a douche anywhere, Sky?
Oh, he's doomed.
Oh,
He's dead. Oh, and he's realizing it. He's dead.
and yeah, it's not great. The drush, GG.
Yep, he's dead.
Scamaz not wanting to play this map out after this one. GG's.
Oh,
Quickest game in any tournament I've ever casted or hosted, guys.
oh no.
Scamaz douches a
Oh.
few tiles too far away. Oh, feels bad, man. Joe Schmo getting a win in a very strange manner, but takes game number 2 here. The quickest dry lake game ever. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Well, guys, not much to say on that. I think it's like one tile is all the farther it's away, too.
Yes, it was too far. It was one
Wow.
tile off.
GG's,
That's so
guys.
sad.
He did build the TC on cracked terrain. That's right. Kados has asked me to talk about this a bit more. Cracked terrain you actually receive, and Kados, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's 25% less or more damage on cracked terrain as compared to standard terrain. So that would have got
Oh.
the douche would have been a fail most likely anyways because all the additional damage it was taking. So GG's on to game number 3, the decider. End of the game on a douche. Yep, M Night. I don't know if you were here for that one. That one's legendary right there. Oh, Scamaz, I appreciate the try. Oof. So game 3 on
Scamaz in
Arena
the chat?
Cove.
Yes.
We won't waste any time. We're gonna dive right in here. quickest game. Oh, spectacular. If you guys haven't seen Arena Cove yet, this is what it looks like. We'll talk more after we start going. Whenever you're at 5 seconds, let me know.
Yep, I am at 5. I'm
3,
ready to go.
2, 1, go. All right.
Okay.
Arena Cove, our adaptation of Arena, but a little bit more interesting with some early water fighting going on here, and it actually turns into quite an important factor for the rest of the game. So, very important here. Byzantines versus Lithuanians. I prefer Byzantines on water, but Lithuanians on land, so...
Yes, we'll have to see. Lithuanians see a lot of play on hybrid maps because of the extra food. So he's going straight to wood. He knows what he's doing. He's going in a weird way though. They okay. It's gonna take him a little bit. Oh, he's blocking his own bills. Oh god. Okay, that's a little slow, but it's okay. He's fine.
Yeah, and I believe,
Uh,
as Hitch points out, there's more relics on this map than we used to have. There are indeed. Looks like there are 4 relics or
I
3
see.
relics.
I see 3.
Alright, 3 it is. But,
Not perfect.
yeah, interesting position that we're seeing. The build for Scamaz here, with all that additional food, able to get onto wood immediately. So, Potentially a
Oh, and he's
bit
going over to
of
drop his dock.
yeah, potentially a bit of
Hmm
an eco bonus.
hmm He will have the wood. He will have his dock up earlier, and he can get the fishing ships out. And he was hoping to get that enough boost
Yeah,
to put him far enough ahead that he can beat the Byzantines on water, which would be very, very difficult.
yeah. The nice
Their
thing
fire
about
ships
this
are
map,
objective much
though,
better.
and I've seen it a few times where players don't even have to contest water for an extended period of time, and then once they get up to castle, they just go forward. You're very limited on your res within your walls. And actually, with this gen, Joshmo has a very exposed gold on water.
Oh
It's
no!
also close to his wall,
Ah,
so
Scamaz gets a little messed with by the boar pathing.
oh, he
Tries to
got
go
it
around
in.
the tree instead of through. He gets it in, but it's a very annoying thing to happen.
Yeah, and
And he's
getting
out of food.
Loom here, this has to be a practice build because this is a very awkward build. And he's getting Loom. By the time he drops off the food, he'll have enough for a villager as it will be queued behind it. I really like this build here from Scamaz.
Oh, many people weakening the boar with a TC. This is very nice to see.
Yeah,
It feels so professional when you
it,
do it correctly.
to me, it's something that I have not even experimented with because I know I'm not good enough to pull that one off, and I'm afraid
It's
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna GG at 5 minutes like 100 times before I actually pull it off. So,
I know
nonetheless, it is nice to see. You're right. It has been very professional. And Manta, we have to point out that there's a house being built down by the water line here for Joshmo. You think he's heard us talk about Weasel
Oh
landing
yes,
us a few too many
he was
times?
there. He knows what he's looking for. He knows exactly what can happen to him,
Yeah,
and he's dropping it right
this is
there.
excellent play. A round of applause for Joshmo being prepared. This is nothing that
And
you
he's
want
good,
to have happen to you.
and he
So
can forget about it. No problem anymore over there.
yeah, really
Just started
nice
three fishing
though. We
ships.
have
Say nothing.
quite a lead now, especially with the fishing chips here for Scamaz, as he's going to have his fourth fishing chip out. Going to be at 20 pop, well 21 pop here in a minute, and
Mhm.
sitting in a very nice place moving into the next round of the feudal age here.
This is very strong. Look out! He's going to five fishing ships. This is one extra, I think.
Yeah, it's a bit greedy,
I
but
think five
he's
fishing ships is a bit of it. Yeah,
a little
especially
greedy, but
against
he's
Byzantine.
he's up so much faster. I think here he'll have the numbers
Oh
advantage.
no! poor poor Joe Schmo does not had not seen the fish close to him. But he's
Yeah,
switching over now. There he goes.
yeah, a
And there's
little bit of
one right to
a
his left.
unfortunate position for that dock to have only one fishing
He can't see it.
fish close, but
He's fine. He's okay though. Okay.
yeah, feudal age, nice
Oh
and
my god. He's
early here for Scamaz.
where Joe Schmo is. Joe Schmo is not too far away, but he's housed. Okay, there he goes. It's gonna take him a second now to
Yeah,
maneuver.
but we'll see
He's
what
going to
happens
be
here. Fishing ships still being produced here for Joe Schmo.
oh my
Means
god. We have to see also what Lithuanians will do with his earlier up, because he's not building another dock.
maybe just a fast castle. He's almost got the food for it now. He's going to gold
Let's
to
see.
three vills. Fast castle forward with Lithuanians and then being able to get relic control with that. Oh no, he is building a second dock.
Oh, there it goes.
So
Okay,
no need to speculate about it
it won't
now.
be up in time.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing here though, Joe Schmo still hasn't clicked up and
He's still not up.
he's continued to produce vills and get housed here. Now he's just now
He's
getting
getting
loom.
loom. Let's go up. We don't need loom. This is arena.
Yeah.
Click, click,
Joe Schmo's
click it.
picked the map.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Byzantine's been a
There he
favorite
goes.
here.
Uh,
Joe Schmo going
it's
out
they
to
may be the favorite, but
here.
he is almost the entirety of the feudal age behind, and there are two fire ships coming,
Yeah,
and he's very far away. He will have two docks. He
yeah.
will have the better fire ships, but he will be outnumbered very heavily.
6 fishing ships for Scamaz here.
And
So
now his greed doesn't even seem that bad. He will
Yeah.
not be punished.
Yeah, he had to have practiced this build, no question.
Mm. He was prepared. Many villagers on gold. This is good to produce his ships. But he is entirely reliant on his fishing ships for food. He has one
Yeah,
villager on sheep.
that's true. But
So
I
if he loses
suppose
water, he is screwed.
he think. Oh, when we have 3 docks from Scamaz, so he's definitely gonna try to win water here.
He knows that he has to go in because he has no land economy. He has to win water. He cannot afford it. But he can't find the fishing ships.
Yeah,
He can't find them.
he'll find them. It's all right. It's like they're actually
They're
pretty
just
far
out of his
behind.
line of sight. Okay, well, one of them has to come back to drop off, and then he will find him and kill him.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna be coming
He's going after
across
this new
as
villager.
well. I mean,
Oh, that's so unfortunate for Joe Schmo. A weak villager on the on the fish, and he's dead. That's so sad.
yeah, he's starting to shift immediately into food land eco. Yeah, Lithuanians winning
Yeah,
water
he
here.
knows that he's going to lose here. So how does he follow this up?
Got to
His
try
fire
and get
ships are still
forward
looking for
on
those
land,
fishing
I
ships.
think.
Now he
Demo
sees them. Now he finds
comes
them.
out. Not a great demo. Takes about
The
50%
demo is too
EXP.
early.
Yeah. Going for a third
This
dock,
is that's a
actually.
panic demo. Oh, he
Yeah,
wants to try and win.
I
Very
get.
bold. I think this is a waste of wood.
Yeah, that's kind of what I feel. But I feel like he thinks he has to win water as Byzantines, and I don't disagree at this point. Like,
Yeah,
it feels
but
rough, but post him
you're so far
favoring
behind.
Byzantines? No, I definitely not. Definitely not.
Um, no, I
Byzantines,
don't think so.
uh, even if Lithuanians, no, Lithuanians have bloodlines, so even, well, I don't know. I feel like after, yeah, post gold, I feel like Byzantines definitely have the advantage. But we're talking
The
about,
cheaper trash beats the faster trash. You don't need demos. Why are you making demos, Scamaz? You have so many numbers.
yeah, I agree after gold, but will we even get to that point? Is the question. We're at 3 docks for Joe Schmo. One's going to die rather quickly here. The problem
Yeah.
that we don't want to
He'll find
see
a villager.
is too much investment on land, or on water, which may be where we're about to see
I
Scamaz
think
head
he's already
here.
investing too much.
Yeah, I think he needs to stop production here and start to shift
Oh
into some
no. And
food
this
eco
is
behind
in
this.
raft as well on his only 2 fire ships.
Yeah, farms are coming in now, so likely the last round of
Oh, we can
fire
see
ships
it.
coming out.
Yeah, he's going to. He has to give up.
Yeah, Joe Schmo's trying to loop
He has to
around with
try
his
another way
fire
to win the game.
ships. Makes a lot of sense.
He's going to snipe the fishing ships. This is goal. This is hope. He can't win the water, so he's going to inconvenience Lithuanians as much as possible.
Yeah, stalling on Arena Cove, wherever we've seen that before. Weasel's in chat. We've seen that before from Weasel.
Yep. Oh, he burns. He burns her and she runs away. She's gonna live. This is a lot of fire ships. This is a heavy
Yeah,
investment
this feels
with
way
his
too
military. This
heavy
is a lot of
investment
gold.
here. Oh, interesting dock
This is so much
placement
gold.
in the north for Joe Schmo. He's redocked in the north, so his fish are gonna get some more value for him.
And he's not giving up as well.
Yeah, demo does come in
He will try
clutch
and
there
rebuild.
for Scamaz. Oh, unfortunately, the fish ships
He's all doomed.
I haven't been tasked back yet for Scamaz either. So
Come on, remember. There he goes. Okay, he remembers. He remembers.
Joe Schmo doing a great
What are
thing
his builds?
scouting in front of Scamaz's base, but I think
Searching for a forward.
Scamaz with a decent economy lead, mostly on water at this point, still in
He's
a
up 4
very
0. He's
favorable
up 5 as
position
well.
as he's won water. And honestly, do you
Mm-hmm.
think we're gonna see a landing here? Just bring over.
I don't think he will go for it yet. Oh no, it's Scamaz. We'll go up soon. So yeah, I think this is a goal.
Now,
He
if you're in
clicks.
this position,
Clicks,
would
yep.
you rather bring
He's up.
over knights or would you rather bring over villagers to build stables in your opponent's base?
If I am in Scamaz's?
Yep.
No, I will send knights. I don't think you're so far ahead that you can try and do a full landing like that. I think you can assume that your opponent will start making land military because he knows that you will probably go for this.
Yep.
Especially when your opponent starts burning the buildings that you put to block the landing spot,
Yeah, and I mean
which is
behind this
exactly what's happening over here.
eco well balanced for Scamaz here. He's starting to shift onto more food, and this is not the first time I've
And
seen
Joshmo is
players
walling his
actually
one.
wall this up like this. It feels
Huh?
it feels so weird to have players wall with this palisade in this direction, but I mean it's a great idea. I mean, what else can you do here?
But he has walled off 4,000 gold.
Yeah, somehow these fishing ships for Joshmo have yet to be discovered. This is a massive play for
Scamaz, get
Joshmo to
away from
keep
his
those
shoreline. You
alive.
don't need it anymore. He's walled it off. It's fine.
Yep,
Go
scout
find something
fight
else.
taking place here, and it looks like
Scamaz has the heal. This is
Scamaz
over.
will definitely win
The
that
fight.
one.
Yep.
Uh,
Domination.
Barracks just now coming
He's
out
gonna
for
find the fishing ships.
Scamaz. Oh, is he finally gonna
He sees
find
them.
them? Yeah.
Boop. He find them. Yep. They're all dead.
It was a great move
It's
to
okay.
redock up there. Honestly, those fishing ships got a lot more value out of them.
Scamaz hits
Castle
castle.
Age is Castle Age for both coming in here. Joshmo not too far behind, and
Scamaz did not send villagers over.
he's
He's not
building more
dropping it.
barracks.
Monastery.
So Joshmo going into heavy barracks play right now. So I'm guessing.
Scamaz drops a monastery and a town center. So he's going to boom and send a monk up. That's his plan. What are his economic upgrades? I wish I could know. I wish Capture Age wasn't the destroyer of the machine.
Yeah, Capture Age hasn't worked for me for a while. I miss it, but it's not worth lagging out of the game and crashing my entire stream.
No, no, it's not worth it at all. He's fine. First Sane coming in for Lithuanians because he has one water. Might as well. His monks
Yep.
are going out. There's a third TC outside the walls.
Yeah, yellow could imp here actually. He's very close. And
Wow, he
honestly,
is. The
he's been
fishing
doing
economy
a
is.
great job with all the eco here. Do have a
I don't think he's going
monastery
to
out
go yet.
already, so he's definitely going to be trying to go for those relics, try to take advantage of the
Yeah, he's going to
Lithuanian
just
bonuses.
snag the relic. Has he found all the relics? Yes, he has. He's scouted everything. He sees everything. He knows where they all are.
Yeah, I mean he's got 100% scouting on the map, pretty much. Everything he needs to be able to see.
He can see everything. He's even made farms on land.
Yeah, I mean he has to.
This is very practiced. He's very.
So.
He knows what he knows exactly what he's doing. This is his home map as well. The
Yep.
score is decimating.
Yeah, water gives you quite a bit of score here.
Joshmo has clicked the Imperial Age.
Oh my god, he did. Fast in.
The Byzantines.
Exorcist, this is the Manta. He's
Hello.
co-casting this evening.
He's going to go Halberdier.
I mean, that's
Halberdier
his best option.
with what? What is the backup though? I see there's no workshop or no siege workshop.
Well, he's imping,
See his
so
upgrades.
maybe he's gonna try to go forward with just siege pike.
I mean, if he clicks Halberdier, they will massacre knights. He can click. I assume he has the resources for chain barding or chainmail.
Joshmo?
He's a little. Oh, there he goes. He clicks
He's
it.
got it. Yeah, it's coming in now.
Yeah, he clicks it now. Okay.
Joshmo been getting housed.
But he's not going to have the
quite a
food.
lot.
His food economy is not very strong. He doesn't have the economy to sustain this. I don't think he should have gone to Imp.
No, Imp is way too quick here for him. And if he's gonna do this castle has to be forward, not
Yep.
defending his base here.
This is a war galley coming in for Lithuanians as well.
Gotta make sure he keeps water, I guess.
I mean, okay. I, against what?
I know.
He controls the shoreline. He can see everything.
Yeah, but Scamaz will be going to Imp here very soon, I'm sure.
Yep, he clicks.
Yep, he clicks, and he'll have the 67, or he has 75 eco units. That includes the fishing ships and the villas, compared to 41.
Joshmo has 7. Is 41. This is the definition of an uphill battle for Joshmo here.
Yeah, and
This will be very
Scamaz,
painful.
as we saw in Game 1, will bring in the Scorpions.
Well,
So
I
pike
prefer.
won't be great.
I think Lithuanian skirms and then knights is better. Skirmishers will eat halberdier,
Yeah, absolutely.
but he wants to go scorpions. He's going double workshop scorpions, so I hope he's. He has the economy for it. I hope he doesn't throw this away.
Yeah, and these
But
pikes
it's
are
kind of
actually
looking
headed
like a
right
mage.
for these scorpions, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're going at Mach 3 going in. There they go. Oh god. He's trying to kite. Oh, but he runs away. Yeah. Okay. One pikeman goes down.
One pikeman, but a
There's a
bunch of
monk out here.
HP, and now we know we're gonna see
Oh, but he'll catch the monks.
archery range coming out as well. Oh, he's
He
two
catches the
monks right
monks.
there.
He kills the monks.
The relics
They
have
die.
made it closer to home.
Luck. This is they're about as close to a fortunate event that can happen in this game for him as has happened.
Yep, starting to see
He loses the pikeman to the
cataphracts.
wolf.
And actually, Joe Schmo has 3 monks coming forward, so he might actually try to take these.
Oh,
Oh, the
that's
scorpion's not
good.
on patrol either, so looks
Ah,
like at least one will go down here.
will Scamaz throw this lead?
No, I don't think so. He's added an archery range, so maybe he's thinking
Scamaz is
elsewhere.
placing. Is this on the hill?
This is not on the hill,
Is that
but
castle on the hill? No. Okay. Because it looks like it might be. Okay.
kind of an awkward. Maybe I guess it might be in the back corner there.
Well,
It's a bit
he
awkward.
killed
Fighting
3
pikemen,
scorpions.
vills, and a scorpion. Cataphract shows
The
up.
cataphract has arrived. The cataphract will kill 3 villagers. The cataphract will kill 2 villagers.
And nothing really much to say about Joe Schmo's eco right now. He is going to start to run out
He
of
only got
gold
1.
in his base. We'll have to move out.
Oh, he's gonna kill that monk. He gets the monk. That's his advantage so far.
Yeah, Joe Schmo, he has got the relic
And he's
heist
snagging
in
the relic.
style here with what will be.
Oh, the monk may die. No, he did it. He's a
snagged them
mastermind.
all.
He has 6,000 IQ. He has distracted the castle with the pikemen so that his monk can snag the relic and run.
Yeah,
Drop it. Drop the relic. Drop the relic and convert.
Knight is going to be
Drop
there
the relic.
too.
He has to drop the relic. He has to convert the cataphract, or he will die. Wait, he doesn't even see
does
it.
He does it.
Oh no.
And he converts it back.
Oh, this is a tragedy. Kamaz is throwing everything away. I don't know what. Why did this trend get set up?
Oh no, but the fire ships take out the monks. 2 of them.
Oh, this is an insane game. Let's get. No, keep the monk away from the fire ship. Keep him away. Oh, he's clicking. He's hard clicking.
Even
That
still,
knight is
though,
dead.
taking the relics farther away from his opponent here is spectacular. Bloodline's on its way in, so it looks like we're going to have, a hand cannon the choice here from Lithuanians. So, Scamaz going to go hand cannon. I actually really like that.
Oh, but. Oh, he's going to go latest. Latest are extremely overpowered.
Yeah, hand cannon latest sounds like a difficult composition to beat it. No upgrades yet for the lightest though.
Uh, what are the upgrades he has for his knights, though? The latest will all die.
Yeah, hand
He
cannon
threw them
coming
into
in
it.
as well. So I mean, even though this is taking
Wow,
longer
he's really
for
going for it.
Scamaz to get to this position, hand cart being researched now, but 115 vills compared to the mere 55 at the moment for Joe Schmo. And as soon as his military is massed and starts to push, there's not going to be a whole lot that Joe Schmo can do with this. He is
No,
sending
because Joe Schmo
vills
still does not
forward.
have halberdier.
Yeah, he is sending vills forward. Relic is going to be going
He will
back.
build
At least
a
one of them.
castle. He will put the castle right there.
Yeah, it's a fine passing spot for a castle, actually.
On this hill. Wait, can I see it? Why can't I see it right now? Oh yeah, okay. You put it a little further back than I would like. But it's okay.
Yeah, he really needs to get some economy boom going on here. Needs a TC or 2 or maybe even 4 at this point. But I mean, he does
he's not
have
going to find it. He's not going to see the
trebuchets.
castle.
He does have trebuchets headed north. Needs
Yeah,
to just
please.
send them in the right direction here.
He does not have any upgrades for his castle.
Yeah, and hand cannons will do work here against all these pikemen, as I don't think we'll lose even one hand cannon. They're never
The
going to
hand
get
cannons
close
will
enough.
destroy everything.
Yeah,
They
knights
will
don't really
dominate
have any
everything. The castle will
upgrades.
go up.
Castle will go up, so that buys some time for Scamaz here. And this,
If this castle was a little closer to the shoreline, it would be so much better because then it can range the fire ships if they keep trying to cut off his reinforcements. But it's so far back,
yeah,
and it just doesn't have to be. He's gonna take the gold.
I think this is where we see a transport ship. Like,
Yeah, transport ship would be very strong.
like you're sitting in a fine position. You're not gonna
Oh
go
my
past
god,
that castle.
he has 4 trebuchets.
Yeah, he was building them early on, sending them just north. Problem
He
is,
has
can
built
he
4 trebs
defend them?
before he has halberdier.
Yeah, he has yet to get how. Bombard cannon out for a Scamaz. I like that addition.
Is he still in one town center?
Who? Joe Schmo? Yes. His
Yes, he's on one town center post imp.
yeah.
He has 63 villagers.
He refuses to add a town center.
This is there's no way he wins this game.
Yep, it feels rough for him. What a very unique game, though. I mean, Lithuania is going latest hand cannon and winning water against Byzantines. Like, who would have thought that going into this?
Scamaz came in very prepared. I
Yeah.
think Joe Schmo was relying on the power of Byzantines to carry the game. But he doesn't have it.
Yep, and here's
I don't
another
think he's
castle
prepared
here
at all
for
for this.
Scamaz. Oh,
I
and
don't think. I think you saved
we
this
have
stone to
cannon
take the hill.
galleon. So
I got it. Where
the
is
castle
cannon galleon?
stands no
Oh, did you see the
chance.
forward already?
Yeah, it's on the castle in the north.
Oh, it's over here. It's on the shore.
There will be.
No, this is
Cannon
over. There's no point in even
galleons
repairing.
in
You're
a
just throwing
second,
away
so-
stone.
Oh, I mean, as soon as this goes down, though, he's getting run over. That's the problem.
He was dead. I think he's dead 20 minutes ago. The
Oh,
score
yeah.
is vile.
Yeah, the
He's
score
almost
is brutal.
twice his score. He has over double his villagers.
Yeah, that fast imp was really difficult to see. I mean, he felt like he had to after losing so much, I guess. But
He was hoping that Imperial Age would scare his opponent. I think this is the only thing that he could have
no,
relied on.
Exorcist Scamaz did. It was. I'm not gonna spoil it. You have to go back and see it. It's worth seeing at least a dozen more times in my life. But nonetheless,
I agree.
Cannon
The
Galleon's
douche has
out.
to be in the highlight reel.
Yeah, if I was making one, it would be.
Well, he has to
Hussar.
not.
We even have Hussar before.
Hussar?
Before
Why? You don't be. What are you doing? he has no upgrades for anything. He has chainmail and he gets Hussar. He has chainmail armor and he gets that before Hussar. Or he doesn't get the halberdier.
Yep. Castle actually going up in the same position that the castle that went down
Yeah.
was, just for the opposite player. And this will
I don't know
be-
why he didn't just save the stone and put that one there. And he has Fletching and Bodkin too for his castles.
Yep, and we have
Which,
a
doesn't
second
think it's
town
not.
center finally coming up here for Joe
Oh,
Schmo
he's
in the
doing it.
north.
He can try and bounce back now from nothing. He needs a lot. He needs a lot of Hussar. A
I
lot.
mean, if this cannon galleon gets sent to the woodline area and just keeps bombarding Eco as he continues this push, it would be marvelous. But I mean, Scamaz clearly in the driver's seat. GG will come in here before too
There's
long.
no way. He has to concede. He cannot
And
win this game.
This will be one of the most interesting sets of the tournament thus far.
Latest will commit borderline war crimes on these Hussar.
Borderline war
There is no hope.
crimes. I like the way
There
you
is no
say it.
hope. Look at this.
Oh yeah, no, there's not.
That's
Like,
horrifying.
it's not even a good fight to watch. There's no upgrades on these Hussars.
He doesn't even have to wait for the castle to go
He has
down.
a
He can
couple,
just go
yes,
in.
yeah,
It
but-
doesn't matter. He doesn't have Bodkin. He doesn't have Fletching.
Yeah, but he's gonna take it out, and a third town center even for Joe Schmo on the wall.
He still hasn't resigned.
Yep.
He's out of stone. The game is over. Oh, he's bringing his trebs to bear. His army of trebs. will destroy his opponent as the hand cannons shoot his farmers. This is actually a war crime.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit unfortunate because the I think if he would have just boomed in castle and not tried to fast imp, he would have been in a better position.
He
But
would be because he'd have an economy.
trying to throw a surprise in there, and it didn't work out so well.
No,
He actually bought
he.
stone to keep this castle up
Oh no,
for a
missed
limited
that. That's
time.
why.
Yep. And there comes the
Okay,
GG.
he's resigning. Okay, he
Well,
tried.
what an
He definitely
interesting
made it
set
interesting.
that was, guys. If you missed any of that set, every minute is worth watching, especially game 2. I couldn't recommend game
Actually,
2 anymore. But GG's, well played for both Scamaz. Clearly, someone to watch out for on this map. He has got a build down, and he's prepared to use it. So, but thank you,
that was
Joe
a very
Schmo,
good
for
shot.
participating. GG Scamaz, and we'll update the bracket here in a second. But GG, wow. That was a very fun set to cast.
Oh my god, Scamaz had almost 3,500 stone.
Hmm.
He has the stone for another castle too.
Well, he was going
Actually, there's
latest.
one that he's built. He's built. He's building this forward castle with 3 villagers too. He had no qualms about how this game was gonna end.
Alright, guys. Let me pull the bracket up here for you. So if you don't want spoilers, look away. And we will set. We're going to cast another set after this one, guys.
Hey, let's go. I will prepare. Let's go.
Scamaz
Um,
winning that set. And, Scamaz will actually move on to face Daisy Chain, who knocked you out of the tournament.
oh,
So
he is
that'll be
up against a
interesting to
formidable
watch.
opponent.
Huh, gonna be very interesting to watch. All right, give us a second, guys, and we'll be shifting back over to a new set as I will reset the scoreboard. But thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It's been great. You guys have been showing up frequently. Support's been coming into the stream nicely. Couldn't be more happy with how things have gone. And I hope you guys are enjoying.